Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today's project is, well, this iPad, I believe it's Gen 1, that's the original iPad here, that I found lying around completely non-responsive. So we'll see if we can do anything about that. It's pretty old, obviously technology, but you know what? If we can fix it, why not? So first of all, let's connect it to the charger and see what we have there. I mean, I have tried this already, but let me just show you. So that's my charger analyzer. Let's see if we can focus on this one. Yep. All right. So it's booting up. And all right, so we have 5 volts, nothing on the consumption because we haven't plugged our iPad yet. And let's... All right, so what do we see here is actually, it's not completely dead. As you can see that the amperage is non-zero, but it's very minimal, like 3.3 or 20.24.8. It's like it's trying to do something, but then it just goes back to nothing. Not entirely unexpected. So basically what we expect to see here is at least 0.40 amps for the slow charger, and maybe about 1 even for the regular faster charge. So yeah, as you can see, nothing is on the screen. Yeah, we can zoom out now. Yeah, nothing is on the screen. In fact, actually, if we wait a little bit, it will start turning the backlight on for half a second and then switching it off. So nothing is really on the screen, but it lights up just a little bit. So again, I strongly suspect that it's just a dead battery. That's pretty common. It's been probably a very long time since that tablet has been charged or discharged or used, so that's likely to be the case. In any case, if that's true or not, we'll have to disassemble it. So that's the only way to go from here. And just to be clear, so I had tried less invasive options first. So just put it on the charger, try to connect it, wait for some hours, maybe even like a day or two, in hope that it will actually just start charging the battery, but no luck. It didn't work. Did not help at all. So there are some other less traditional options, but I haven't tried. So some people try to actually heat it up just a little bit, like put it in the sun, so that the battery actually heats up and presumably makes some charge this way, even if minimal, just to trigger the charging circuit. But yeah, that's not really an amazing idea. LiPo batteries are not great for heating them up. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. In any case, like it's more fun to try to disassemble things. So let's just get to it. So I have a whole bunch of tools around here. And unlike our previous episodes with, let's say, smartphone like Samsung Galaxy S8 or Microsoft Surface 4 that we did, Microsoft Surface Pro, where the screen is glued, and most modern devices are actually that way. Here we don't actually have that. The screen is actually attached to the case, to the body, with the latches, like some plastic ones, some metal ones, so not glued. So that's actually, well, on one hand it's great. We don't need to cut the glue in. On the other hand, I'm kind of got used to cutting glue nowadays, and the clips here might not be actually as easy to unclip. Basically, we expect to break a whole bunch of them. That's supposed to be a one-time use. Well, we'll see how that goes. So the way it goes, so like, yeah, that's the top of the iPad, that's the home button, so that's the bottom. there are metal clips and then there are plastic, well, tabs, I suppose. So one side has plastic tabs, all other three have metal tabs. That's the one that usually break. So the top and bottom have 4 metal tabs, and then I think that part has 6 metal tabs, so 14 in total. And I believe this side has plastic tabs that hopefully won't break. Well, let's just get going. So the thing is, as the usual, we'll need to create an opening first. Yeah, there's a button here. I'm trying to be careful around that. All right, I did hear a click. That's hopefully a good sign. I think we released the top part. The latches. Now we need to transition on the side. Let's see what we have here. Okay, this side is opening up. I can hear some clicking. That's the tabs releasing, but oh yeah. Okay, so this side is mostly up. Okay, so that was where my mistake was. So okay, actually this side has this plastic. You can see it. Okay, let's see if we can zoom in. Yeah, I see this. Plastic tabs. Not the metal tabs. So metal tabs are on the other side. All right, well, I'll live and learn. Oh yeah, and here we have it. Some pieces of the metal tabs that were, let's see if we can focus on that. Yeah, that we can expect it to break. That's all right. We're gonna replace them if I'll be able to fix that. All right. Yep. Okay, here comes the SIM card slot on this model, so I have to go around that. Okay, so this side is mostly up. I think that's the part which is still sticking. Yep, I think we got it. Okay, now we cannot remove the screen just yet because there are quite a few short cables, well, not quite a few, just a couple, which we need to disconnect before we can detach the screen. Okay, so let's just make sure. Yep, that's like, I think that's the last clip. Okay, yeah. So we are floating. So now okay, let's see if we can show you what's inside. As you can see, there's that cable. Hopefully you can see it. Let's see. Smooth a little bit more. Yep, so there's this cable. And then there's one smaller cable here. And then there's the, well, the bigger cable, display cable at the back, but it's a longer one. So first we'll need to disconnect these ones. Let's see. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yep, and that's our cable connector. And this one is disconnected. Now for the other one. Is this one. Okay, let's see. There we go. Now we should be able to just pull out that cable. There we go. Okay, I was actually quite a little bit more forced than I preferred to, but that, yeah, the latch was unlocked. So, and then we have actually two more cables. Okay, just on the other side. All right, let's switch sides. No, too tight. I think this antenna cable. Okay, yeah, I think let's take care of the antenna, which is, by the looks of that, this one. And I think that's, let's see if we can do a better angle here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's our connector. Yep, there we go. So this one is detached. Now we have this screen cable, which goes right about here. But first, let's remove the tape. Actually, this one works like that. That is fine. There's enough length in there to hold it. Just a bit of tape, right? Yep. And now the connector. Let's see, is there still tape? Oh no, okay. So we need to lift the latch. Yep, there we go. Now we should be able to pull the connector. Yep, there we go. All right. Turn them out. Okay, so our screen is detached. All right, let's inspect the damage to the clips. Okay, so these ones are fine, maybe not. Nope, this one's not fine, broken. Okay, this one is fine. This one is broken. This one is broken. All right, that's actually the side. Yeah. So that's the side with the plastic tabs. All right, so let's see, what do we have here? Where are those tabs? I don't see any. Okay, this one is broken, I think. Or maybe just bent. This one is fine, this one is fine, this one is fine, this one is fine. Actually, this side is not too bad. The corners worked. Yeah, I'm confused. Where are the latches on the top? Should be some, I think. I am confused, but okay. So let's see again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are broken. And I try to guess where are the remaining ones. I wonder if it's just slightly different model. Yeah, I don't see actual metal clamps in there. Okay, that's fine. All right, in any case, so the screen is out. No damage, what I can see. I mean, outside the clamps, well, the latches, I guess. They're not super important. And again, I'm pretty sure I can buy them. Yeah, that's normal. That's normal. Yeah, all the stuff's in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's the 6 expected. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 4 expected. Now expected 4 here. I see none. It is weird. Oh well. So I suppose we're only missing 5 clamps. That's all right. And well, we don't need the screen until we assemble it later. So yeah, let's see what we have here. I mean, the battery is right here. I'm not sure if it looks puffed up. Not really. Maybe a little bit. In any case, I think we will need to remove the battery because that would be the first thing to try to take care of. So we will have a couple of things. So I'll remove the battery. I'll try to charge this battery because I mean it doesn't seem to be damaged as it is. I mean it might still be dead, but we'll see. If I will be able to charge it a little bit enough for internal charger to pick up, that might be it. That would be a great result. If not, then I should be able to replace the battery with a new one or new to me, and we'll take it from there. But the first step is to actually remove it from here. All right, so let's get started. All right, let's keep going. Move out some tools that we don't need. All right, so next order of business would be to disconnect that cable. There we go. That is a communication board cable. That's the communications board. So now need to remove it. All right. And there we go. So that can stay with the case. Now, there's a single screw here connecting the board. And it's out. All right, now we need to get the board out. There's some adhesive involved, so yeah, you may be able to see the adhesive there, right, and there. Yep. Just stuck there real good. I just need to cut it. And there we go. Yeah, that's the piece of adhesive that was sticking out in there. All right, COM board is out. So next, we need to take care of the GPS antenna, and that would be right about here. So that's some adhesive cover. And then let's see if we can zoom out. Yep. So that's the connector. All right, lift it. No, we should be able to. Just pop it out, yep. All good. Right, now the headphone socket. So that's our headphone, and its connector is right here. All right, popped it up. All right, and it's set. All right, now the SIM board connections. Yeah, that's the 3G model of the iPad. The Wi-Fi version of that may not have that, but yeah, we do have it here. So let's see, we need to open up this one, I think, yep. All right, and we pulled actually the connector. There's a lot of tape in there. That is still taped at the bottom here. Yep. There we go. Okay, so that's the SIM card connection. And now there we have a speaker connection. Right about here. And there we go. The speaker's connector is out. All right, let's get back to the logic board. And that's the, okay, let's zoom back out. That's this shielded piece here. So now I have two screws here. Okay, let me just show you this and this. And then two more. One is this one, and this one. All right, done. All right, the dock connector, that's the big connector at the bottom, but the logic board connection is right here. And there we go. That is our big connector. And now we can get the logic board out. Like so. Yeah, except I think the power button connections assembly, which is right here. Can you see it? Yep. All right, so let's disconnect that. Yeah, that's the one. And it's out. Alright, the logic board is now out. Alright, good progress so far. Now we need to take care of the SIM board. That's the one, it's on the adhesive, that's this black stuff in here. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I think we should just pry that. Yep, that's our adhesive tape. All right. I think it may help to release the slot. Like so, SIM card slot. And it's basically out. All right. So now this whole gooey glue assembly of the SIM card slot is also out. All right, excellent. I think we're almost done. Well, and getting to the battery, that is. So now the battery is still attached with 3 screws, one here, and one here. And that's out. All right. Okay, now the dock connector is okay. Let's see. Can get better view. So 2 screws here and here. All right, done. right now. Spec. All right, now we can carefully. Yeah, so that's whole middle assembly. Have still a couple of Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectors there, which we will need. Okay, let's. Okay, so there's a plastic cover here like that. Let's pop it off. There. That's the plastic cover for that. And now we need to disconnect the antennas. And you want out. And that one is out. Okay, so the connector board is completely out. So that's good. Now we have a speaker cable on the left right here. So we'll need to pull it out. So let's see, there's still some tape in there by the looks of that. Yep. All right, and we can just pull it up. Yep. So here goes our speaker cable. Yep, and you can see speaker assemblies. Oh, that's right. So that's our Wi-Fi antenna that we'll need to take care of, because guess what? More tape. All right, one piece of tape. Let's maybe zoom it in. And then there's this piece of tape still. All right, So that's Wi-Fi is out, or Wi-Fi antenna cables. And now we should be able to take care of the speakers. Yep. All right, so the speaker assembly is out. All right, and what's left is finally our battery connected. A lot of adhesive to the case. I think that would be a time to deploy our weapon of choice, which is, again, isopropyl alcohol, and let it soak so we can remove the battery. So I think it's time to get going. All right, let's go. So I think the more obvious places to put our alcohol is right here. So there are a couple of, seems to be a little bit like cutouts. So that's where we're gonna pour some isopropyl alcohol. All right. All right, and now some prime. All right. Yeah, the card's so much better. Mhm. So that side is mostly done. You need some more at the center. All right. That's a decent gap there. More alcohol. There we go. Off the post. All right. Almost there. I probably want to cut out the sides a little bit. There we go. You can just put a little bit piece of tape on the battery contacts. Not even electrical tape, just like that. Something is holding it back just a little bit. It's almost out. Here we go. All right, let's check it out. Yep. All out. There we go. Clean out. Not a whole lot on the battery. Just wipe it very quickly. Yeah, this adhesive is not nearly as bad as the one I saw on Surface Pro. Maybe it's older, maybe it's, well, it's certainly different because this one is clear. The other one was black. But yeah, look. This one not bad at all. So battery is out, all clean. And there's still quite a bit of adhesive actually on the case. But again, with the alcohol, it actually just peels right off. You can actually clean this up. Not nearly as much adhesive as I thought there's going to be. I think I'll do the rest of the cleanup off camera. It's not nearly as exciting. So, and the next step should be taking a look at this battery, see if it's actually salvageable. If not, we're going to replace it, or maybe we'll try to actually resuscitate this one. So we'll see how it goes. So for now, clean up. All right, and that's done. The cleanup is complete, you can see. Let's see if we can do it better. Lighting, yeah, maybe not. Yeah, so good enough so that it doesn't interfere with the placement of the battery again. And look at, that's the chunk of glue that I managed to pull out of here, like, look. That's pretty ginormous. All right, so next, figuring out what's up with the battery, and then we will be seeing if it fixes anything or everything, and hopefully reassembly back. So see you then. All right, so let's get replacing the battery and reassembling this. So that's my reconditioned battery. That's the one that we just tested and it seems to be working, but here is the new battery that we're gonna put in its place. I already put a little bit of adhesive tape to the sides. It's actually not super flat, I mean the casing, so it actually does not line up with the case exactly. As you can see, there's a pattern there, so that the tape should allow it to stick closely to the case. So this one goes out and out, and this one will go in, but first we'll need to take all the protective stuff. And the important part would be not to forget to route this cable properly, or I'll have to remove the adhesive again and repeat this exciting exercise all over again. I think that's one is a Bluetooth antenna. Oops. It's a bit more. No. There we go. Not done yet. What is this now? Tape decided to stick to paper. Yes. Two more. All right. Now, so the terminals go, I guess, this side. That antenna cable goes here. Now it sticks to the case. Alright, it shouldn't be too difficult to remove because it's all right on the edges. So if we need to remove it, just pry under the edge and that's it. There's nothing on the insides. Alright. Okay, so what do we do next? I think next is our speaker assembly. And that goes here. Okay, that Wi-Fi antenna cable goes actually under here, under that tape, but probably then goes in there. Alright, so first like so. Yes. Alright. Well, it would be easier to screw it in first, so I think nope. Yeah, that's more like it. Alright, now let's route some cables here. So this one goes right about here. And that's a speaker cable. Don't think we need additional tape here. Yep, that looks good. Now that's the Wi-Fi antenna cable. Alright, that went into its channel. And this one is in as well. All right, now where is our, yep, the dock connector. So first we'll need to connect both of the antennas. So that's, I think, Bluetooth, and this one is the Wi-Fi. And I believe Bluetooth goes to the bottom. So Bluetooth, bottom. All right, here the click, and Wi-Fi goes to the top. And I did hear a click. Okay, so we need to fix the tape. Like so. All right. So antennas seem to be connected. So the cover for the antennas, which is this small plastic thing. Okay. That's it. Yep, the cover is on. Now we need to fix the cable one more time. Hopefully that's the last one. Right now. That's more like it. All right, so now 2 screws to the dual connector. That's good. That's another one. And now to fix okay. That the right screw. Right now, let's fix the central cable with antennas. All right, that feels good. Now, that is our SIM card slot and connector. So how do we do that? Well, it's held in place with tape, so which we're going to reuse, I believe. Okay. That is where we may want to use that to align. Nope. I think that's more like it. And now we fix the tape. Can't say I'm super happy on how it's fixed in there. Oh well, should be good enough. So, the logic board. We'll delete that. Okay, so here it is. Have to be careful with the terminals, and we also don't want to put any of the cables here underneath. All right. So this one is up. This one is up. This one is up, and okay, and of course we get one cable done. There we go. All right, looks to be in place. Now, so let's fix the board first with two screws here. All right, feels solid. So now we can connect the dock connector. There we go. And also fix it with the screws. All right, feels very solid, very good. Right, now need to connect a few cables in here. So speaker goes right in there. And of course it has to go under the SIM card cable for extra convenience. And there we go. Finger works the best. Now we can connect the SIM card cable, which goes right on top. There we go. Just making sure everything is solid here. Yep, it is. Alright, now the microphone cable, which is right here. And it's in. And don't forget the latch. Yeah, it's so small it's hard to tell. Yep, it's latched now. If it's latched or not. Alright. Now, equally small and even less conveniently located is the GPS cable, which is right here. Nope, can't see like that. Yeah, it's underneath, so if we actually... Yeah, see, that's the one. That's probably the same size. Alright. So let's see. We put it right in. Yeah, let's make sure that that cable goes under. I think it's in. Yep. And then the latch is closed. And the shield is in. Alright. Very nice. Okay, now what we have left is the COM board area. Let's make sure all the cables are tucked in. like so. Right, here's our COM board, and there's some adhesive here left. It's kind of weird design, so they have one screw here, which is here, but the board is actually like, okay, I can show you. It goes in like that. That's its natural state. You can see it needs to be held down there. The screw is here, so nothing is holding here, the board. Also, there's quite a bit of force except the adhesive, so it does hold it. And we make sure that that cable is on the outside. This cable will go here somewhere, or one of the two. Okay, so first, okay, this one is free. This one is connected. All right, let's put the last screw in. So right here. All right, so the adhesive is holding it up. And we connect that remaining antenna cable. Just probably should be going like probably underneath the tape. Like so. I'm not sure what this antenna is for, but alright, I did hear a click. We should be good. And I think now is for the buttons. Yeah, I think this may have been under as well. Right, let's connect it first. All right. And the tape is still attached. All right. And that should be it for the, well, everything outside the screen. So let's connect the screen and see if it all still works. So again, the same procedure. So first prefer connect this one. All right. Okay, seems to be in. Yeah, I can see the line all the way. Alright, so let's put the latches on the stem around. Yep, fingers best. Alright, so that's a digitizer cable. So then the display cable, data cable, and then that's actually ambient light sensor. That will go right here. So first, the data cable. Alright, so let's do it like that. Alright, that seems to be connected. Let's see. Yep. Wedged. Okay, let's just connect our ambient light sensor. Should be an easier exercise. And it's in. Right there. All right. Now it should be all assembled. Right, that's a good sign. All right, we're in. 53%. Okay. Touch works. I can hear a sound. So speakers, well, kind of work. All right. What else? Well, charging, of course. We'll need to check. Alright, so you probably have heard that. And yes, we are charging. 53% charging. Yeah, so I guess that's that for now. I will need to test well, connectivity. I don't know if I'll be able to do 3G, but I certainly will check Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. And the next step, assuming it all works, I'll need to wait for clips and just reassemble the screen back in its rightful place. And that would be hopefully the last part of this video. And then I'll see you then. Alright, and now several weeks later, back to finish this iPad repair. And if you remember, we did replace the battery here. And the last piece, and everything was working, except the last piece that was remaining is to replace a few broken clips that inevitably break when you open this first generation iPads. And I finally got them delivered from China, from where else. That took a while, but now we can do that. All right, so actually in this case, despite a lot of finagling here when I was disassembling, actually most of the clips did survive. So literally every single clip on this side, 6 of them are intact. There are no clips on this side, they're just plastic tabs. And actually on this side as well, which I think is the 3G model, because on non-3G, just Wi-Fi model, there are clips here as well, but not here. And other clips are here, and here, yeah, we have some broken. So out of the 4, 3 are broken. So this one is, well, sort of intact. Let's see if we can bend it back. Yeah, I guess it's going to be fine. But for the rest, we'll need to replace them, and that's pretty simple, straightforward operation. We'll just remove the screws. Like so. This one is a little bit trickier because it seems that, I don't know if it's a grounding strip or something. Basically it covers the clip, and now we can take off these ones. Let's see if we can zoom in. Like so. Broken. Broken. Oops. And this one is a little bit trickier because it's actually glued to this tape. Yeah, you can see it's glued. I will need to detach that. And there we go. Alright, now we only need 3 more new clips. And I mean, in all fairness, you don't really need to have all of them in place. That would work just, I mean, actually in this case, I'd probably just move one of the ones from the sides to the bottom, because at the bottom there's only one left. But even with that, it's not going anywhere really. So that would be fine either way. Alright, so let's just put this one back in. And there are guiding pins in the plastic, so it actually is easy, well, it should be easy to properly seat them. Yep, like so. Now we need to put the tape on top. And now we can screw it back in. And the other ones would be easier because there's no tape there. Like so. And the other one should be easier. There are my clips. Yeah, just to make sure that the clips need to be oriented, well, in this position, face down, screen face down, with the lip down, not the lip up, because yeah, that would not really work. All right. And the last one. Right here. And that's that. Yeah, you can see the two pins. So they're all seated. And this side is all good. All right, so we have all of the clips in place. See if we can, yeah, they should work fine. A bit too much out there, but yeah, it should be fine. So now it's time to put the screen in and connect the cables again. So that screen goes like that. All right, should be good. Now I think we'll need to connect this antenna from 3G. That would be a little bit tricky. Yeah, basically this antenna needs to go right here. It's the socket, and that might be a bit tricky. Alright, now the antenna cable right here is connected. That was surprisingly difficult to accomplish. I'm not sure exactly why, but yeah, it just did not want to connect. Well, it was defeated. Okay, now the display cable is on. Oops. Oh no. Not again. Alright, now digitize, I think. And last but not least, I think that's the ambient light sensor. Okay, let's... Alright. Connect it. Before we go there, let's just turn it on. That was quite an ordeal. Okay, the screen is working. Touch is working. Nice. Well, home button. Can test from here. Yep, it's fine. And now it's time to just press it on. And to do that, first we need to do the tab. So on this side, I need to route the display cable probably a little bit. Alright, so the tabs are in. I think now we just push it in. Yeah, that's cool. And that's that. It's flat, nothing is sticking out. Alright, so let's turn it on. Screen is on. Touch is on. How about that home button? Home button is on. Yep. So that's done. I'll need to wipe the screen off a little bit. It's quite greasy now after all this handling, but It's done. It's all working. That's great. The battery is replaced, even though we actually didn't need to, really, because we could have reused the previous battery. And with that, now look at that, beautiful. So if you like this content, click the like, subscribe, and let me know if you comment if you enjoy this content, if you like something else, something different. Maybe let me know if you got inspired to do something on your own. And with that, I'll see you next time.